Okay, so this is a good time to go into werewolf abilities. Werewolf ranks and abilities. In The Sims 4 Werewolves, werewolves can progress in strength and power as they use their newfound abilities. Raising your werewolf rank grants you points to spend on more abilities. The higher your rank, the more powerful abilities you can purchase. So here's your rank, and you start off as a pup, and you go up to Apex. And there's actually, you can continue earning ability points even after you reach Apex, which is really, really nice to see. So the higher your rank, the more powerful abilities you can purchase. As a pup, you can only purchase these 5. Again, before we get ahead of ourselves, after you get the Werebee's illness and fully transform into a werewolf, or you start out as a werewolf and create a sim, or you get the bite from another werewolf, you will start off at the pup rank, which is right here, the very bottom of the totem pole. To raise yourself up in rank, you use your werewolf abilities to gain experience and increase your rank to take on better abilities. And by the way, it is super easy to increase your rank. So there are 5 werewolf ranks, each one opening up the next tier of abilities on your werewolf's ability tree. We've got pup, runt, prime, veteran, and apex. Every time you use a werewolf ability, you gain experience towards reaching the next rank. Pups start out with 2 points to spend on the first tier of abilities. As they increase their rank, they'll be awarded more points and higher sets of abilities will become available. Werewolves get 1 point each time they fill up 1/2 of the experience bar. There's a marker midway through the experience bar at each rank to show you when you will receive your next point. This continues all the way until Apex rank. Once your werewolf becomes an Apex, you'll have to completely fill up the progress bar to gain another point. Every time you overmax the bar at Apex rank, it resets, allowing you to continue to fill up the bar and gain more points indefinitely as an Apex werewolf. This means that your werewolf can eventually possess every single ability on the tree. There are 5 tiers of abilities that your werewolf can unlock, corresponding with your werewolf's rank. Each rank you gain unlocks the next tier of abilities for purchase. Some abilities require another ability from a lower rank to be purchased first before you can purchase them. For example, in order to get Tunneler, you first have to unlock Scavenger. So the pup abilities are Ferocity, Intimidate other Sims for fun and profit, unlocking the ability to use ferocious intimidation on others. Ellie can now bare her fangs and send Sims fleeing in terror. With any luck, they'll drop their wallet too. If being a bit beastly is wrong, Ellie doesn't want to be right. And then we've got Wolf Nap. Sleep anywhere on the ground using the Wolf Nap ability. It's time you learned that beds are just suggestions. Now Ellie can curl up into a ball and sleep anywhere. And then we've got Territory Marking. Leave a mark in the world and relieve bladder need. Be free. Enjoy the relief of being able to mark territory anywhere and at any time. The world is your canvas. Then we've got Scavenger. Dig up lost treasure and artifacts. There's a wealth of lost artifacts right beneath Ellie's feet. With the ability to scavenge ground, she'll be able to pull treasures right out of the earth with her bare hands. Who cares what the neighbors think? Personal Grooming. Lick away the dirt. Is Ellie feeling dirty? Just have her lick herself clean. Why reinvent the wheel when the answer was inside us all along? Social appropriateness of using groom self may vary. Then we've got the Runt abilities, which is the next tier up. We have Voracious Hunger, which allows you to devour objects to satisfy hunger. Feeling hungry? With this ability, Ellie will be able to eat almost anything. That new couch? Dinner. That priceless heirloom? Delicious. Is this a good idea? Who's to say? Will curiosity get the better of her? Undoubtedly. Then we got Hunter. Learn to hunt for food. We all want our food to be fresh, but werewolves want it fresher. Wherever she is, Ellie will be able to hunt for food out in nature's buffet and grab a bite, and some meat for later, whenever hunger strikes. Then there's the Will to Resist. This ability allows you to regain control while rampaging. Yeah, the Will to Resist, with some added mental fortitude, a large jolt of willpower, and a few breathing exercises, Ellie can attempt to regain control after losing it and entering a rampage. If successful, Ellie will immediately stop rampaging. And then we've got Enhanced Smell, which allows you to sniff out information and treasure. With a new heightened ability to smell, Ellie can put her nose to the ground and smell emotions on other Sims. Sniff out treasure buried in the backyard, or detect nearby occult Sims. Some things smell better than others, so get out there and sniff. Then we got Somber Howl. Learn a howl that reduces fury. Being a werewolf is hard, and sometimes Ellie just gotta speak her truth. She'll be able to release a Somber Howl from time to time to calm down and reduce her fury. The next tier up is Prime, and the abilities are Lunar Blessing, which gives you extended benefits from the lunar cycle. The moon impacts werewolves daily, from learning speed and quality of sleep to how everyone interacts together. Let the lunar gifts affect Ellie all day long with this Lunar Blessing. Night vision allows you to explore more with enhanced eyesight, so you explore the underground tunnels beneath Moonwood Mill can sometimes lead a dark, dead end. With this ability, you can conquer that problem by seeing things that you may otherwise miss, as well as spend less time hunting for prey at night. Natural healing allows you to recover from injuries more quickly. Ellie already feels anything but normal, but with a bit of effort and focus, the strength of the werewolf blood in her body can be harnessed to recover from various fights, injuries, and physical maladies much more quickly. Pack Howl allows you to howl to the pack to fulfill social needs. Use this new pack howl to communicate over great distances with other canine-minded creatures. Is there any sweeter sound than howls on the wind? Ditch the cell phone for the social dopamine trip, return to the wolf. And then Curse Bearer, which allows you to turn other Sims into werewolves via a cursed bite. The next tier is Veteran, and the abilities for Veteran is Vicious Howl, let loose a terrifying howl. Master the Vicious Howl, a scream that strikes fear in the hearts of all, incredibly satisfying and fun, at least for Ellie, though maybe not so much for other Sims who might be nearby. Then there's the Hunting Party, lead a group hunt. If there's any werewolves around you, you can lead a group hunt, take them all out hunting, which will give your werewolf extra goodies, as well as fulfill a little bit of the social needs, which is awesome. The next ability is Lunar Resistance, that protects against the moon's harmful effects. While a full moon is a glorious sight to many, it sparks dread for some werewolves. With Lunar Resistance, a werewolf will no longer feel its influence on their psyche, letting them explore the night unhindered. This is the one that you want if you want to get the Luna fish out of the lake and the Moonwood Petal. The Tunneler ability allows you to quickly travel around the world by digging tunnels, so you can bore through the earth with a handy tunnel. Perfect for wanting to make a grand entrance or needing to make a quick escape, Ellie will make it look effortless. Now, in order to get this, you have to have also unlocked Scavenger. In order to get Hunting Party, you have also needed to get Hunter. Then, finally, we've got Primal Instincts, which is tap into your instincts for a quick confidence boost. Who needs all these unnecessary emotions? Being a werewolf who can activate Primal Instincts means channeling the beast within to focus the mind on what's important. Being a confident werewolf who can keep other, more negative moods at bay. And then, the Apex tier abilities are Super Speed. You know how when your sim rampages, they go on zoomies? This basically allows you to go on zoomies whenever you want. Then we've got the Alpha Wolf, which allows you to win most fights and challenges against other werewolves. As a natural alpha, enjoy quicker pack advancement, the ease of taking leadership of a pack, and better results when fighting other werewolves. Then there's the Immortal Wolf, which allows you to live forever. It gives you immortality, but you have to be able to you have to have natural healing in order to get Immortal Wolf. Then you have the Lunar Howl, which allows you to howl under the moonlight to transform temperaments. It is the most forbidden howl. Release what little remains of Ellie's humanity and succumb to the moon's glow. Be warned, she may never be the same again. What this does, it gains the ability to reroll your temperaments. So yeah, use it with caution. If you like the temperaments that your werewolf sim has, don't get this one. You can do it outdoors at night, and you use the Lunar Howl, and it re-rolls your sim's werewolf temperaments. So it can only be used every 24 in-game hours, and you cannot control which new temperaments that you gain. You just have to keep using Lunar Howl every night until you get a set of temperaments that you like. Finally, the last ability is Legacy of the Lycan. Turn ability points into satisfaction points. This allows you to exchange any unused ability points for 250 satisfaction points each. This ability can be selected multiple times, especially useful for players who have every werewolf ability and can no longer spend their ability points on new abilities. Then we've got the Dormant Abilities. Now, the Dormant Abilities are available at any tier and do not require spending ability points. Each is unlocked by completing specific objectives for that ability. And you can unlock all 6 if you want, it just takes a little bit of work and time. So first we've got Werewolf Empathy, which allows you to pacify other werewolves. This one is a bit difficult. This one is unlocked by reaching Delta rank in a wolf pack. You would think that this would allow you to take a werewolf who is enraged and calm them down. It doesn't do that. At least I haven't been able to make it do that. So I don't know if it's meant to be able, you're meant to be able to do it, or if the game is broken, or if it's just meant to be able to pacify them before they reach that enraged state. But basically what this does is you can use Pacify on other werewolves to help them lower their fury. So this has a very long cooldown period per sim. It's basically several days. So after spending enough time around werewolves, you have learned a thing or two about their behavior. Sometimes a werewolf just needs another werewolf to hear them out. With Pacify, you can remove all fury from another werewolf and even prevent them from rampaging. If they're already rampaging, you can't help them, which is unfortunate. Then there's Lunar Epiphany, which is unlocked by reading werewolf books in Moonwood Mill. You have to read quite a few in order to get it. Once you get the Lunar Epiphany, your werewolf will be able to decipher the ancient language written in the Moonwood Relic Collection pieces, which will reveal lore about Moonwood Mill's history when you hover over any deciphered relic piece. The third dormant ability is Werewolf Mentorship. It is unlocked by using the Practice Howling, Share Werewolf Experiences, or Pack Mentor on a good friend werewolf as a veteran werewolf. So werewolves with this ability offer bonus experience gain, mood boosts, and relationship boosts to any werewolf they mentor, howl with, or share werewolf experiences with. The description says that Ellie's been around the block and has a wealth of insight on all things werewolf. Werewolves under her guidance will receive bonus rank, mood, and relationship gains when being mentored, taught to howl, or having werewolf experiences shared with them. The fourth ability is Werewolf Menace. This is unlocked by using Ferocious Intimidation, Vicious Howl, or turn into werewolf on a sim who is already frightened while your fury is below maximum. Basically what it does is when you scare non-werewolves, your werewolf will become playful. Werewolf Diplomacy is the next one, and that is unlocked by successfully asking for werewolf sympathy on a non-werewolf sim. And the way that I've been able to do this, I did this with Marcella to get her this ability, and the way that I did it was I basically maxed out a non-werewolf sim's friendship and became BFFs with them. Now, I had maxed out their friendship meter and asked for werewolf sympathy, and they wouldn't give it to me. But once I became BFFs with that sim, I was able to successfully get werewolf sympathy from that sim. So that's the only way I've been able to figure it out. If you've had it work any other way, please let me know. And then finally, there's Transformation Mastery. To unlock this, it can be very difficult, definitely, especially if your sim is like Ellie and has an atrocious reputation and enjoys scaring people. But basically, you have to prevent your werewolf from scaring sims during a rampage. It is extremely difficult. You have to babysit your werewolf, okay? You have to, because werewolves, when they're rampaging, they will autonomously send frightening text to people, and this counts as scaring a sim. They will also run around and howl. I've had Ellie has a few times has autonomously run to the bar here in Moonwood Mill, and she's howled in front of a lot of non-werewolf sims, which has scared them. It's so difficult. But the easiest way to do this, to get this ability, is to unlock the Will to Resist ability, and then use that ability once your sim has started rampaging. Use that ability, then and once they transform back into a sim, you'll get the dormant ability of Transformation Mastery immediately afterwards. But if you want to do it the long way, good luck. It's all I can say is just good luck. But anyway, that's the werewolf abilities and dormant abilities. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you found this useful or anything to add, that if maybe I missed something, let me know.